My name is Chris Miller, and I am the owner and CEO of Thomas Miller Mortuary Incorporated. I've been a licensed funeral director since 1992, but I actually was born and raised and grew up in the funeral business, so it's kind of been part of my life. Why I enjoy really working with Mary and why I brought Mary on board is because it really brings an outside perspective of and view of funeral service. I was working with other companies that were really just funeral home focused, and it was kind of like a cookie cutter approach to all the marketing that I was doing because all these other funeral homes were using the same type of companies and stuff, and I wanted to be a little different and stand out. And Mary Barnett and her company really gives me a fresh and unique perspective and an outside look on approaching funeral service and trying how to communicate with my consumer. Mary will consult with me and bring some ideas to me and says, "Hey, Chris, would you like to do something like this?" And so we talk back and forth. And so she engages me on trying to find out what I want and what kind of the direction we need to go. And then her team implements those types of things for me. I think when I was with the old company, we were using a lot of pay per clicks, and I was using a lot of money to gain presence on social media. And Mary wanted to take the approach of things need to be more organic, more natural, more. She said that's going to help us in our presence on social media and being on the internet. So she really that's one thing she really changed. So I have not paid for advertising on the internet for almost a year and a half now. Everything is organic, all the content that we make, all the blogs we create, and I do some like live broadcasts and podcasting and things like that. So those things have really helped, which Mary's team has helped develop for me. And now my presence is a lot greater having organic searching than it was even for the paid per click searching. So I think that's one thing that they've really helped me and my company with is having a greater presence on social media and the internet. It's all been done organically. So I pay Mary's company to manage it and to do all that for me. So I pay a little bit more to Mary instead of paying paid per click, but it's benefited me more by having it more organic than having to pay, Google or Facebook or Instagram directly for a better presence on the internet. What I would say is, if there's a lot of funeral homes that are resistant to change, and they have a hard time making those leaps into something new using AI, using social media, and times have changed. And so I tell any of my funeral director friends out there that another brilliant idea in Mary Barnett's company would really set you apart from any other funeral service provider in your market area. And I really believe that would set you apart and really grow your business more by allowing her and her team to come in and really do an evaluation of your company, looking things over, and then also making you unique. And then her team kind of gets to know you personally. Mary gets to know you. She gets to come in. She comes into your business. She kind of figures out what your needs are, and they make it unique for you, and they make your brand stand out amongst your competitors. I would. I know that for me, it's been very beneficial because I broke away from one of the top funeral home marketing companies in the United States, and another brilliant idea has made me a lot like bumped me way above and beyond anybody else that I've used in the past. So I would definitely recommend giving Mary a try. I've been with her about 18 months now, about a year and a half. And again, the first couple months is always a little struggle. You're going through transition. But once we really got things going and started doing our strategic marketing, our podcasts, and all the little incremental things, her team does some amazing things, what I call behind the scenes on the internet to help you gain a better presence. And so I would recommend that to any of my funeral director colleagues out there across the United States to give another brilliant idea a chance to make their businesses a unique brand within their contact and community area.